right now on Eyewitness News at 10:30 on this Wednesday evening. The latest on our top story for tonight, Roe versus Wade. Today is Wednesday already. It's May 4th. May the Force be with you as I am Darth William, broadcasting live at Studio Letter G. Let's kick off our news story with Jasmine Payute, my sister, as she reports with that news story. Good evening, Jasmine.
Most of the women were between the ages of 20 to 29, still in their first trimester and in Philadelphia County.
In terms of the discussion, again, it's very premature to even have a significant one without that final opinion.
Jason Gottsman is the spokesperson for the Pennsylvania House Republican Caucus. He says there are several legislative steps to take before anything can be decided in the Keystone State.
And through that process, we've already passed two very strong pro-life bills, on top of the many other bills that respect people after they're born, including economic growth, making our communities stronger.
Abortion activists say more needs to be done in terms of child care and equality for women. There will be a rally for the people from today on May 14th in Harrisburg.
All right, Jasmine, thank you for the update right there. Please stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage on Roe versus Wade. Go to CBS News Philly and cbsphilly.com for details. A gunman is wanted for killing a man inside a corner store as he turns himself in to police. That shooting happened on the 1100 block of West 3rd earlier this morning. Police have not made any arrests to this very day and age. The cause of death is under investigation. The victim's identity has not been released as of lately. Philadelphia police say a woman went to this firehouse located at Broad and Fitzwater after she was established in the thigh. A 27-year-old was in the area of South Broad around 4:30 this afternoon. With that being said, nobody has been arrested as of lately. A plastic bag ban is now in effect in New Jersey, and it's described as the toughest in the nation. However, you can still use your very own bags to this very day. It's otherwise known as BYOB, Bring Your Own Bag. CBS 3 was there at Rostelli's Market in Burlington County, New Jersey. Convenience stores like Wawa is giving away thousands of reusable bags at local New Jersey stores. Healthcare workers protested today outside Crozier Chester Medical Center. People are upset about the dangerous shutdown and whatnot. So I don't know what the future holds for Crozier Chester Medical Center as of lately. But the workers say that protests can happen in a recent time and difference and whatnot. And it appears that Philadelphia tourism is showing visitors making a return to the city. Let's get the latest from my favorite news reporter, Curry Corrado, joining us live from the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. Good evening, Curry.
A COVID comeback is underway. The city of brotherly love is bouncing back.
It's amazing how much things feel real and right in our industry these days.
President and CEO of the Philadelphia Convention and Visitor Bureau, Greg Karen, says it's great to see the city alive again. Karen says it wasn't an easy task to bring tourism back to the area, but we are getting there.
Their predictions were that we wouldn't come back to 2019 levels, sort of normal times, 2026. That is pushed up 24 into 2023.
City representatives are seeing increases in visitation, spending, economic impact, tax revenue, and jobs. The city says 36.2 million people visited the greater Philadelphia region in 2021, a 21% increase from 2020. When it comes to spending, visitors spent 5.26% increase from 2020. Kenny said in part, to see our hospitality community work so smartly, strategically, and collaboratively to bring visitors back to our hotels, museums, and restaurants and shops is hallmark Philly. Karen says the convention center has always been ready for big events, even through the pandemic.
The building never really went dark. If you think about it, our convention center served as a polling place, it served as a testing place, as a vaccination place, and it's what allowed us even to do a few events during the midst of the pandemic.
So the goal is to keep this momentum going. The city does have some trade shows and conventions planned for the future, and this in hopes to bring the money and foot traffic to the area.
That's exactly what the future might need. Thank you, Carrie, for that live report there. A pair of firefighters were in South Jersey. They were being honored for their bravery. CBS 3 was there in Millville as they rescued a family from a third-floor apartment as the building was caught on fire. So the firefighters were honored by a new group that New Jersey held from the Heartland. Thank you, young gentlemen. The fire chief said he is most likely being saved despite the fact that they had smoke detectors in the house. And funeral services for Father Stephen will be held on Cinco de Mayo, May 5th. He would have been turning 65, but evidently he died today at 64. I didn't know Father Stephen personally, but he will be buried with full department honors. Still ahead here on Eyewitness News at 10:30. Under attack. Dave Chappelle, the comedian, is definitely going to be A-OK for some time. And on the stand, Amber Heard says that Johnny Depp did some serious damage, even though he's facing some serious jail time in the near future. And a bear is being captured. Find out where he is later on in this broadcast. Plus, turning cold and wet. My auntie, Kate Barlow, explains that it's going to happen this time between Mother's Day weekend, May 6th through the 8th. This broadcast news is not going no place, and neither am I. Darth William will hope to see all of you back when he returns. Stay with us.